Well, hello, adventure seekers. Welcome to the channel. If you're like me and you like outdoor adventures, you know, camping, fishing, hunting, whatever, you've probably came to the right place. You probably clicked on the right button. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you did. I've got what should be a pretty sweet little adventure for you guys today. I'm out in one of my favorite spots, and this is, I've got a bunch, you know, where I like to go, and this is one of my favorites. This is one I've been maintaining for about 2 years now. It's right beside the Tug River. Kind of give you a layout. Got a little trail right here going down to the river. But I cut this out, I think, twice this year. It's what, September, hang on, 7th. Now I've cut this twice this year. This will be the third time. Just trim the grass, you know, trim the weeds. About all you got to do. But anyway, I am going to set me up a really nice camp here. I've got all kinds of ridiculous stuff that I don't need, you know, that I don't really need at all. 2024 has been a weird year. I don't know if y'all noticed. I don't know if the two are even related. They may not be. I don't know. But last year I caught all kinds. I think I caught 9 really nice catfish down here in this spot right here where I'm headed to. And half a dozen or so really big turtles. This year, I've caught, I think, about 10 really big turtles and absolutely 0 catfish. Now, I don't know what's up with this year. You know, we've got the yellow jackets, we've got wasps and hornets everywhere. I mean, it's a bumper crop for bees. It's unusual, yeah, very stingy year, that's for sure. But it's a really pretty spot, and I don't know if the two are even related. You know, the bees and the catfish. I have no clue. But either way, I wanted to walk down through here before I did anything and just kind of show you guys the place. And here's a bad spot. Now remember this. Right here. Got to step over that. It's a little bit steep. A little bit of an angle, and you got a drop right there. Of course, you can't go that far, I guess. As long as you don't go head first, you'll probably be okay. But I'll run the weed eater. I brought it, like I said, I brought my weed eater and machete. And I got a hatchet, but I don't think I'll need that. I think the weed eater should do nicely. Just walk down one pass, make me a good path coming down, so I can see tonight, when hopefully we'll try again. The weather has changed dramatically. Summer has ended. Just, you know, 48 hours ago was, you know, mid-90s. And it's just been a really dry year. Wow, check that out. Just been a really dry year here in West Virginia. Well, and Kentucky and surrounding states as well. But presumably that's what's caused all of the yellow jackets. Look how weedy this has gotten. This is out in the sun. Up there where it's in the shade, it don't get as weedy. Now there's a creek right here somewhere. Well, we got to watch him. Yeah, she's grown up quite a bit. It's going to take a little effort just to get my path fixed. Alright. We'll just go down this way for now. I usually go across right there. But since the creek's up, the weed's up, I can't see the weed, can't see the ground. We'll go that way. Now that looks really nice. And I brought some different bait this time too. I've been using pretty steady, you know, chicken liver. I've always used chicken liver, you know, it's staple go-to thing, you know. Turtles, no catfish. So I brought me some big juicy night crawlers. I figure we'll try old school great big old juicy night crawlers. See what that does. But either way, I'll set me up a nice little spot right here, and I'll have me a, you know, basically a little, have my main camp back up there where the UTV is, and I'll have me a nice little base camp set up down here by the creek. Right. Well, now that looks a little more like it now, don't it? That'll work. Got all my grass cut. Still got gas left over in the thing. I went down through there and I brought one tank thinking I'll just run one tank out. I did all the way down, nice big wide path all the way. Still had gas left, so okay, that's enough. We're good. But got the tent set up enough for now. I'm gonna probably head down here in a second and go ahead and do some fishing. But I've got the bed set up. Still gotta check this air mat out. I know an air mattress, an air bed would work, and you know, to be honest, that the air mat and the cot and the sleeping bag and the pillow, it's a bit cumbersome to bring all that, you know, just for the bed. But I don't know, I just like to have a comfortable bed when I go camping, you know. I can't help it, you know. I would rather bring the extra junk. But this thing here, it self-inflates. It's got a one-way valve. To inflate it, you just turn the valve that way, and it starts, there's stuffing in there that pushes it out and inflates it, and you just let it inflate, put the lid back on. To deflate it, you roll it back up and compress that stuffing. You know, you turn the valve the other way so the air goes out, and roll it up, compress the air out, and tie it up. And I guess I am ready to go start setting up, you know, fishing base camp while the air bed blows itself up. So first load, it's gonna take me 2 trips. I've got bait, I've got liver and night crawlers and tackle, 2 rods, and I figure I'll come back for that chair and maybe a drink. But anyhow, we'll see how much we can carry if we can get all this, and hold the camera and show you what I did, and that'll work. Oh, this is open now. This other little beach. There is some trash down here. I see a tire. Gotta watch for yellow jacket nests and snakes down there by the water. There's another little beach over here that I've got a path coming down to from up top. Very nice looking spot. We got something on. We got something good on. Oh crap. Oh, it's a catfish. Here comes Keith too on the airboat. For those of you who know, my buddy Keith, he has it. Oh, it got off. Oh, it got off right there. Oh man, did you see that? Did you see that? He hit on a night crawler, by the way. And I know where that hit came from too. It's out in the channel. But check this out. Anyhow, that's my buddy Keith. I was just camping on his land the other day where I was camping with the bulls. That was at his place. And the one before it, coal mine, camping out at the coal mine, that was also his place. A different spot, but you know, also his. But man, did you see that? Did you see that? It got off. It got off. And then right in windy airboat too. Oh well. If nothing else, it was an exciting few minutes. If nothing else. I guess that's what you're after, right? Yeah, you wanted it. You wanted it. This is cool. So far, so good. I'm liking it so far. I guess I'm gonna. I guess I'll try another night crawler. Well, apparently, we've all gotten together and decided that we hate night crawlers too. We hate liver. We hate night crawlers. We hate anything you want to give us. We are now vegans. Every fish in here has gone vegan, apparently. Maybe not, but it seems that way, don't it? Feels like it sometimes. You know they're in there. Very nice atmosphere. Started to say the train is like a cherry on top, but I guess the fish would be cherry on top. Not sure what that is. Maybe I don't know, a side order of fries or something. You know, even with the train going by, I mean, it's a train. That don't count. It's just you and some fishing rods and a tent. Don't really get a whole lot better, does it? Well, they're hitting the chicken liver a little bit. Problem is, as soon as you open that chicken liver, the yellow jackets just swarm you. Look at this. Good Lord. Come on. Look at that. Well, I touched it and had it on my hand and then touched the fishing rod. I'm getting a little bite right here on the liver. This one's got liver. This one still has night crawler. Hasn't been, you know. I'm waiting for something to take it. I don't want to waste the night crawler. But either way, like I said, I'm going to hang out for about 20 more minutes if I get any hits on the liver or not. And if not, I'll head back up to camp and start getting some stuff done up there for nighttime. Get ready. Well, I've got something. I don't know what it is yet. He's on the bottom. I'm thinking it's a turtle, but it's trying to run like a fish. What is... Oh my God, he's fighting hard too. I think it's a turtle. No, that's fish. Turtles don't flop back and forth like that. It's pretty big, whatever it is. Come on. Come on. Oh my God, I believe it's a giant turtle. I can't tell, it's stirring up. Yeah, it's a big one. Oh my God, it's a big turtle. Whoa. It's a big one. Off, B. Come on. Come on. It's like picking up a truck tire. Oh my God. He's a brute. Look at the size of that thing. Come on. Look at the head on that thing. Come on. There we go. There we go. Good Lord. Look at the size of that devil. That is crazy. His feet, man, are 1.5 inches wide. That is insane. That is a monster. Wow. I guess. Get off me, B. That is crazy. Look at the size of that thing. Alright, let me shut the camera off and get our little buddy here loose. Alright, turtle's gone. You can see the cloudy water where he took off out through there. It was a monster. Alright, we're set here, I guess. No bait on the hooks. Look at the yellow jackets. Just for a little drop. A little drop of chicken blood. That's all it takes. Brings them out by the hundreds. Now, I'm going to head up to camp. I'll leave the bait. It's in the shade. And we should be good to leave everything else here and head back up to camp. And we're back at home. Alright, we get our chicken, make sure we're not sticking or got the temperature just about right. Let that simmer. We'll bone it a little bit later. Once that gets ready, we'll debone it and get the noodles and everything else and have us a really nice dinner in a little while. And get us a fire going, go do some more fishing. So far, so good. Really good night so far. Of course, we'll see. We'll see how Leo feels about it when it gets down to around 40, won't we? 3 of them on the bowl. 2 of them down in there right now. 2 yellow jackets in the bowl. None in the pot right now. You just have to scoop them out. They'll be... Get away, get away, get away, get away, go on, go on, go on. Watch them. They don't care. They don't care. I'm eating this. Eating here. Wow. Well, we'll get there. Bees or not, we'll make it work. Yellow jacket flavored chicken and noodle soup. Okay. There are 3 of them. They're actually cooked in there for... I got them out, but, you know, they fell in for a second. I'm hoping, you know, as soon as the sun sets, they'll go away till tomorrow. But, man, I'll be glad when they're gone. Seem like they're in all of my camping videos. A bunch of yellow jackets. How pretty that is. That canopy. That's what I like about this spot. You know, you've got this really big, tall canopy above you. And it's a good winter spot, too. But that one, when I get down there, I've got one more I'm going to, like I said, clear out down there. That'll be a really good, which is a good winter spot, too. But that one will get morning sun. And that makes a difference. When you're winter camping, morning sun makes a big difference. And it'll be a lot closer to fishing spots right down there. So this goes over and goes right that way. So it'll be a little bit closer, a little bit bigger, and still have a nice canopy. Alright, I'm going to heat up my oil here. I've got a little baggie of fry-ums. This is what I was telling you guys about. These are really cool. They expand like ridiculous in oil, hot oil, and they're real crunchy. And I've seen them used, you know, like cooked in water too, and they come out like kind of like noodles or something. So yeah, I'm gonna fry some of these up, deep fry them, and have that with the chicken broth, you know, with the chicken soup. Should be pretty good. All right, let's get the oil hot. We're good here. Yeah, let that simmer. Just put the noodles in a second ago. So we'll let that simmer and start heating the oil. Okay, my noodles are about ready, and I've done a couple test fry-ums That's what it says, to throw a couple in and test it. See how they do. That way to know when the grease is hot enough. Now these expand a lot, so I don't want to get too carried away. You ready? Wish me luck. That is cool. Okay, get those out. Get back on the heat. Give this a stir. Yeah, we're still doing good there. Almost. Why not? That is cool. Heather says she thinks they're kind of like veggie chips, you know, the veggie straws or something. But you know, they'll pretty much take on the flavor of whatever you put them with. And since I'll be using them with, you know, chicken and noodles, should be like crackers in theory. We tried one at the house. That's my experience and what you just saw. That is my total experience with these. Wow, look at that. That was just a handful of them. Let's try them. Ready? They're really crunchy. Very crunchy. That's not bad. Just plain. I put a little salt in the oil, about it. That's not bad. Certainly interesting looking, isn't it? That looks good, don't it? Give the noodles just another minute or so. Still ain't got no lights up here or down there. So, well, no, I got this one up here. I can just turn it on. Like that. And I got a 75-watt light bulb up here. That should do okay up here. And I'm charging my GoPro batteries too while we're at it. Still had other stuff in here from my last camping trip. I got solar panels and fly rods, and I never unloaded from the last camping trip. That's the way you want to do it, I guess. If you like it. It's almost dinner time. That is cool though. A really good looking dinner. But we are ready. We are ready. Look at this. I put one in here a second ago just to see what would happen. Listen, when it hits the water. You hear it cracking and popping. Sizzling. Chicken flavor. Ready? Very interesting. Very. It's good. Very good. Here, let's try that again. Get me a... Listen to that. Yeah, soak it up. much more noodly. You let them get really good and wet, they get wet fast. But just plain, very crunchy. Very good. Just plain, they're really good. I'll show you a close-up. And then red one. And the big ones. It's like a part of a banana pepper, don't it? They're good though. All right, I'm gonna sit down and have me some dinner. That looks really good, doesn't it? Very good thick broth. All right, here we go. Here we go. Time to get burned. Very good. A little more salt. All right. Well, I'm gonna kick back and have me some dinner, and I will see you guys shortly. Well, it's just about dark now. If I turn the light away, not real bright. I still got that one on. Hang on, and kill these. And I can still see the tent and see the ground. I can see where I needed to walk if I wanted to, but that's about it. This goes. Got some leftovers, and put the plate over top of it so nothing can fall in there. Bugs are gone. I don't know if it was the yellow jackets or what, but something that was pretty good. I'll be honest with you, that was really good. Good thing about having pockets, you can throw a bunch of junk in them. Okay, let me get some stuff set up. Get me a rock about right here, and better yet, right there might work better for the Duraflame log. Pick him out a good spot. I'll be right back. We'll get that going and get some bait on, get some lights set up, and I'll be right back, guys. I'll see y'all in a minute. All right, we're back in the water. Got them both in. I got Nightcrawler on this black one and a big juicy piece of liver on the white rod right there. The Duraflame, oh crap. I just got a wicked run on that Nightcrawler. Do it again. That paper just took right off. That was on the Nightcrawler too. It's a little styrofoam, a little corner of a piece of styrofoam, little squares, and you put it on the line and leave the bell open. It's a handy little nighttime trick. I was right. We got something. I believe this one's a fish. I don't think this is, yeah, this ain't no turtle. This is a fish. Come on. Where you at? Oh, you're going upriver, ain't you? Now we're going back down the river. He's a good one. Oh my God, he is. I just saw something big fly down through there. I don't know what that was. That wasn't the one I've got. I've got a catfish. I can see him. About time. Drought has ended. We've got a catfish. Well, I gotta land him. I still ain't quite got him landed. He's a good one too. Look at that. Oh no. Lost my paper cut piece. Alright, we'll let him. You got it all out of your system? There you go. One more. Got one more? He's a big one. Got one more? There we go. I thought you might. Alright. We're going all the way this time. Here we go. Boom. Big one. Look at that. My shoe's a size 10. I brought a tape measure and left it in the truck. It's in the UTV. I sure did. He's a good one though. Look at that. Like I said, my shoe's a size 10. Put it even with his mouth. My size 10 shoe barely goes to the back of his back fin. He's a bruiser, ain't he? That's a good one. That is a good one. He hit that night crawler and that liver still ain't moved. That liver still scared the crap out of me. That liver still ain't moved. But yeah, boy, nice one. Nice one. I'm not sure what he weighs. He's a good one, ain't he? Hang on. Let me get him right. You gotta pick him up right. In theory. He's heavy too. Look at that dude. Look at that old dude. That'll work, won't it? That's a good one. The size of that head on that thing. Look at that mist coming out of his mouth when he's breathing. Look at that. Got something. That brings it up to night crawlers 3, chicken liver 0. Get a little light on here. Oh crap. Oh hell. He's a fighter. He's giving it to me, y'all. Oh, he got off. He got off. I don't believe that. Oh my God, I don't believe that. What in the hell is going on here? That was not doubling this rod over. This right here, there is no way that was doubling this rod over like that. I don't know what is going on. That is insane. What in the hell? I'm totally confused. This little fish was not doubling this 8-foot surf pole. You know, I mean, come on. What is going on here? All right, let's get the little dude off and get back out there and see what happens. Getting weird out here, y'all. It's more like it right there. There's just something about a warm campfire on a chilly night that just makes it a little something extra special. You know, you can have a campfire anytime, but when it's, I heard something jump, when it's a cold night, a little bit on the chilly side, that and some hot coffee goes a long way. Oh yes, it feels good. But we're all set up. Got my tent all ready. Got my little buddy heater for in the morning. You know, it's not going to be like really cold, but still, in the morning, you know, you wake up in the morning, you don't want to get up into an ice cold tent, you know, and just pop the heater on for a minute and then get up. Got my laptop and don't really have a lot in the tent this trip. But it looks neat. Got my bed and got my laptop set up for when I go to bed. You know, kick back, watch a little TV, that kind of thing. And got my heater over on that side. Everything else, I guess I'll just leave empty. You know, we'll just call it space. Looks good though, don't it? It looks pretty decent. Looks very tinty like. I like the light. This makes the top of it light up. That is cool. What the trail looks like. It looks dark is what it looks like. It looks very dark and very gloomy. I hear a train coming. Well, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about snakes too much tonight, because it is not warm. Very dark out. And down there's that other spot. I've camped here before. I'm the one who I cleared this out. This was chest deep weeds and brush and stuff. Cleared this out, and that one down there where my tent is. I'm gonna sit by the fire and partake thereof. I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, it's getting late on me. It's about 12:30 right now, right at 12:30. So I guess it's about time to head in and call it a night. Wind down anyway, watch a little TV maybe, just for a little while, till I fall asleep anyway. Got my heat on in there, warming everything up. Let's see here. Get everything shut down out here. There we go. Yeah. Very warm too. Got my heat going. Just trying to warm up the bed. I hate to crawl into a cold bed. You know? I hate that. But it's warmer, a lot warmer in here than it is outside, even with the door open. I've had the heat on for, I don't know, 20 minutes, something like that. But it feels really good in here. I don't know if it's 40 outside, but I'd say it's probably somewhere in the 50s. You know, certainly not warm, that's for sure. But I figure I'll just kind of kick back, and got some movies on the laptop. Watch a little TV and relax and call it a night. Got my bed all made up. And get these blankets a little bit warmer. I close that up. It'll warm up in here real quick, I'm sure. No doubt. I like this little tent. It's not insulated very well. It's thin as paper, but, you know, and you got these flaps here. Still holds a little bit of heat, though. Much warmer than it is outside, I'll say that much. Alright, I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm going to lay down, watch a little bit of TV, and go to sleep. If I get up early enough in the morning, I may run down. I've got some night crawlers left and some liver left too. I may run down in the morning, see if I can't catch something else. That one catfish was really nice. That topped everything off already. Ain't even gone yet, and you know we've done peaked. Where do you go from there? You know, you've done caught a real nice catfish. It's downhill from there. I may as well leave. All right, we'll see you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. Good morning. It's about 9, a little after. 9:20, whatever. Anyhow, I'm up. I'm fully dressed and ready to go. I jumped up, turned my little heat on just for a minute, you know, just to kind of warm the tent up a little bit while I was getting dressed and everything. And I guess we're ready to go. What time is it exactly? 9:24. So I'm going to get me some coffee going. Let's kill that. Don't need that. And go get some coffee going. Yes. Where is my coffee pot? It's a little difficult to do with one hand. I see a little bit of sun on the hill over there, I believe. Should warm up fairly soon, I'm thinking. We'll see. Anyway, get woke up here. Oh, that looks pretty down there, don't it? That water looks pretty. Alright, I'm gonna get me some coffee going, get woke up, and head back down, do a little bit of fishing for a couple hours, and then get started packing everything up. Well, I'm back down and back in the water. I had to put a hook on that one. I broke it last night. Anyhow, put night crawlers on them, threw them out there, and let it settle, put the cups on, you know, little styrofoam things. Went to grab the camera, and this one took off. It only sat there maybe after it settled a minute, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, something like that, and took off. So I'm hoping they're biting this morning. It looks like that one. There was one. There's one out there that's hungry. But anyway, I went to get him and got a snag. I think there's some brush right in there somewhere. Check this out. I just saw something. Keep an eye on my rods, but I just saw something lining up. Watch the bugs. I don't know if y'all can see them. You will in a minute when there they go. One of them will panic and take off swimming, and everyone that he swims by in panic mode will panic too, and the whole thing. See, there goes some that way. If like the group comes into the rest of the group, it just looks wild on the water. It looks cool. Well, I ain't been getting any more bites yet, but I did just see something that I have never seen before in my life. I just saw a squirrel fall from a tree way up there. He was way up in there, and I just happened to hear something and looked up. He goes through the tree branches, you know, grabbing, you know, twigs and junk, leaves falling, goes through that brush, through the trees, and gets all the way down to right about there. And there's a big open area right below it. That's his last chance, you know, to grab something. He fell from up there, went all the way through the trees, gets down here, and just another couple more feet of brush, and then rocks below, and he grabbed a tree limb. At the last second, he grabbed the tree limb and took back down the other way. Well, I guess here in a minute I'm gonna reel my lines in and get everything gathered up down here. Oh, hello. Look there, that paper cup's moving. Look at that. As soon as I said I'm getting ready, thinking about leaving. Run with it. Go ahead. Look here. This one's moving. That one bumped. This one moved out about 8 inches. He didn't run with it, but he did bump it. Huh. Well, I'm at the point of the trip that everyone hates the most. Whether you wanted to stay longer or you're ready to go home, either way, the dreaded pack up is hated by all. Yeah, it is. It really is. I hate packing all this junk up. Looks good though. I think it's a nice looking little camp. You know, I mean, aside from, you know, the bed's not made, there's sand all over the floor. I've got a mess from dinner last night. I didn't do the dishes yet. Aside from that, you know, and, you know, the mess a little bit. No, I'll clean it all up. I will. And get everything packed up. That was fun though, man. That turtle, that big old catfish. It's been a cool little trip. Dinner was awesome. The chicken was totally on point. The little fry-ums, those were cool. Those are fun to make. You know, they're fun to make. They're good too, but they're fun to make. So yeah, bonus. All right, let me get off here and get started. I do believe that's about warm enough. Figured I'd go ahead and stock up before I took the stove down. There we go. Got my dishes all cleaned up. The toilet paper trick, look at that. Look how good that works. Well, I got everything packed up and loaded back at camp and pretty much ready to go. Thought I'd come down here one last time. Just take one more good look. Soak it up one more time before I head out. Look at that. Can y'all see the bugs? The line starts right here. Big, long, those little black. Let's see something. We can induce panic. Watch them go. Watch them go. Oh my God, look. That one's going too. They're all panicking. How do they see that? How do they even know? Those guys wasn't even involved. There they go again. Another 5 weeks. These mountains will look like they're on fire. Reds and orange, golds and yellow. Month from now, well, month and a half from now, this place will take your breath away every time you turn your head. All right. As you can see, we've got everything loaded up. Got my spot all cleaned up, made sure I left, you know, nothing, no anything. The only way you can even tell I was here is to cut weeds. The weeds all cut, and a little bare spot right there where I rubbed out a good spot there to put my little fire, make sure nothing nearby. All right, I guess we are ready to start heading out. Well, it looks good back here. Barely enough room for me to sit. That big Can-Am, not barely enough room to sit. Look at that. Oh well, if you're going to do it right. Okay. Hold the camera out here, you guys can see some of this trail. If you want to call it a trail. camped here a couple times, and you can just sit here and watch turtles and beavers and all kinds of stuff in there. A little bit vegetaty, isn't it? A little bit green. A little bit green. Very beautiful though. Very beautiful. I love living in this part of the world. I really do. Anyway guys, I'm just about out of here. So I guess that's pretty much it for this trip. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the scenery, some of the adventure, some of the fun, you know. Share it with you guys, and you know, hopefully you like it. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Feel free to subscribe if you want. You know, we won't get mad about that. No pressure, but we won't get mad about it. Anyway, y'all have a really good day, and we will see you next time. I guess that only leaves one thing left to do. Leo out. See y'all later.